You are entering Filmfest 2012. Behind the scenes.
All right, we're just wrapping up our day one of VBS Filmfest 2012, and I'm sitting here with the speaker of the evening, Kent Ballard. Man, glad you came through and blessed us with that message.
Not a problem.
Hey, man, I just want to ask you, kind of walk me through how you prepped your talk for tonight, talking about the party.
Well, really, I try to be as real as possible, Ray. I really try to look as much into where I was at a specific season, especially in the season that the movie was made. I really try to figure out what we can do or how I can convey the truth about the party. So that's really where I was. I tried to look into my life as best as I possibly could, so I could figure out how to connect with other folks, even folks that may not have recognized or even thought about departing, or may have not even have ever departed, but trying to figure out how to connect with people in such a way to cause them to think about such a deep and dark topic.
And that can be a struggle for some folks. Most folks don't want to talk about that, but I mean, you were really transparent tonight. So, very briefly, tell me about a time where you found yourself, being departed from the faith. And how did you come back?
Well, really, honestly, there was just recognizing that my prayer life was off, or not necessarily knowing how to find some help or assistance. But really, I had to go back to those people that first brought me in and helped me early on in the faith. There was several people on the Eastern Shore, whatever the case is, where I went to college, that really remember or knew and remember the origins of what I came from. And that's what I had to go back to. I had to really recognize not only who I was, but who God called me to be and what they saw in me early on in my life. So that's what I had to do. I had to go backwards in order to go forwards.
Nice, man. I know you kind of dug deep a bit, and you talked about your sister, man. God bless her soul. If she was still here, what do you think she'd say to you after a talk like
She
tonight?
would probably clown me, man. She would clown me, she would talk about, I couldn't hear you, or something, or something, whatever the case is. But now I think that she would have been really proud. Right before she passed, it was real interesting because she really began to get her life situated. She really started going to church more. She started coming around, spending time with her nieces and nephews a lot more. But at the same time, I think that she would have been really proud because it was the direction, it was the ramp that she was already on. And which was also my motivation, some of my motivations, right before then. 2006 was a great year at the beginning, but a dark year at the end. So I think that she would have really been proud.
Nice, man. This is the summer of 2012. A lot of hot movies out right now. What's your favorite so far and why?
What have I seen? Prometheus was no good. I just couldn't catch it. But at the same time, it did have a lot of different, a lot of good portions, especially as it was talking about the young lady's faith. But whatever the case is, I don't know that I've really seen a real good movie this year. One that's just off the chain that I just absolutely remember. I wasn't too crazy. Men in Black 3, we just didn't need to do another one. But I think that there are some great ones to come. I look forward to just looking online. I think Iron Man doesn't come out till next year. Okay. But Avengers.
I was about to say
Avengers.
Come on,
Avengers. That was probably the best movie this year thus far. Avengers, top number one.
Good stuff. Yeah. Dre, this is Kent Ballard talking about the party tonight. See y'all later. Peace.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
You have been behind the scenes.